Today I wanted to get something off my chest. Recently I did a video on, I posted a video on my story about beautycon and how much of an organized mess it was. And I'm gonna try not to look at the screen because I don't want to get distracted, and I just want to say this once and not get involved. I'll probably answer questions later if I'm feeling it, but I just have so much to say. I did this video of me posing in the beautycon booth, and it was and I captioned it, it was an organized mess, and spend your money elsewhere, like DragCon and Sephora, which is coming up next month. I have been to beautycon since 2014, and that was my first convention, and I had a meet up with Manny in 2014, my very, very first meet and greet ever, and it was in Dallas, Texas. And I just remembered how crazy it was, and Tarte was there, Graveyard Girl was there, and it was such a magical experience as a creator. And I was a much smaller creator at the time, that it was just, we were so enamored by meeting our viewers. And for those of you guys that are creators and or remembering your first time, that's something that's so special, because as creators we connect through a camera, through a phone, online, and that's such a magical thing. And it is now 2019, and it's still a mess. It's still a mess. It's unorganized. And as I posted that story yesterday, there was a bunch of fellow influencers that had agreed with me, had expressed the same sentiment. And that is something that I felt bad for. So I thought it was just me, and I will tell you, I was there with the brand and I had an amazing experience. I had an amazing experience with the brand. You know, I was escorted, I had security, I had all my friends, my whole team with me, and it was just an amazing experience. But when I look at beautycon and all the other influencers that have spent money to fly across the country from different states and really spend their hard-earned money on this, to be treated with disrespect, to be feeling less than. I did watch the video, Sierra's video with her friend Skylar, and I felt really, really bad that they were mistreated like that. There are so many other things that beautycon could do to improve their convention. But the thing is, I will be transparent with you guys, that I was reached out by the founder and the CEO, I don't know if she's CEO, of beautycon, to have a conversation. And I feel like, as an influencer, a larger influencer in this space, that I have much more impact on here. And what disgusted me or disappointed me was the apology that was issued via live, which wasn't an apology. And then when there was an apology, it was via Twitter, via a notepad. So the thing for me is that if the founder and their partners, and this is all about a company, this is nothing personal, when it's about a business, and this founder and their connections are calling on celebs like Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Priyanka Chopra, Tina Knowles, Kelly Rowland, it's like, wow, this company and these types of people are garnering these relationships via voice and engaging. And when they're not willing to engage via their voice in an apology, it's kind of backwards. And what really makes me upset is that they're not taking consideration that there are consumers that are paying to attend this event. And that's what really, really makes it utmost disrespectful and upset is because I've been to this convention since 2014, and we all know that there's no secret that there are videos, there are comments, there are millions of views, thousands of comments, everything, celebrities bringing light to this and how big of a mess or how this was this. And after all these years, I would say they probably have over 10 conventions internationally too, that they're yet to take note on how to improve the convention for the consumer, improve the convention for the influencer, improve the convention for possibly the brands as well. It's such a hodgepodge mess. But they rather spend money in paying these celebrities to come to this event, like Kim Kardashian, or pay for Cardi B to come, or Priyanka Chopra, or I don't even know what their deals look like, but it just upsets me that they rather focus their time and their efforts on conversating who's going to be our next celebrity, who are we going to have on the stage, how can we create a bigger crowd, how can we do this, how can we bring more brands. And it's just like, really? You guys are focusing on who the big celebrity is to bring to that weekend, rather than focus on how can you create beautiful experiences and consumer experiences for the consumer, the influencer, and everything. And I feel bad. And this is more of a business thing. And I declined this conversation with the founder, and I declined, even speaking to them because I feel like I wouldn't be heard. And first of all, like, I get paid as a consultant to consult with these businesses. So why would I even make suggestions when after all these years, it's been the same speak over and over of it being unorganized and being crazy? It's just crazy, because if you're a brand, this is just about any brand, any company. You will look at your analytics, you will look at your data, you will look at reviews to see how you can improve your business. But yet the priority is Meg Thee Stallion, so-and-so Priyanka Chopra, or this and that. And that's what it seems to be. And in watching Sierra and Skylar, I do want to apologize for you, and I would love to meet you guys. If you guys are ever watching, or if anybody knows them, I do follow both of them, and I feel so bad. I really sympathize for them. But it was just so disrespectful what they went through. And what makes me even worse about the situation, and what makes me even more upset, is that I had security, I had an escort, I had a runner, I had a publicist, I had my manager in attendance, I had my wristbands ready to slip on my wrist, I had my assistant, I had my producer, I had my videographer with me, and that's like the whole 10. But I feel bad supporting this type of convention and this business and this company when others aren't treated as well or overlooked. And as a content creator, I know what that's like. Oh my gosh, she's actually in here. Hello. I actually feel bad for other content creators, because back then, when I was much smaller, I had a much more micro experience in that. And I do feel bad for Sierra and Skylar, and I love you guys, and I hope to meet you guys, and I hope you guys have a much more positive experience. I do feel bad for beautycon having issued that apology. I wish you had gotten a call, a grant, I don't know, an incentive, but it was just, yeah, here's our apology, let's focus on our next convention. And the apology it wasn't an apology, the live, that's what made me more upset too. I don't know what else to say. I would love to meet you guys too, but if you guys are watching, just know that this is about beautycon, and this is about a company. This is not to personally attack the founder, attack any of the employees, but I feel like my voice here on my freaking phone would resonate much louder than sitting face to face with them. And I know that there have been personal threats and personal stuff, but that is a personal conversation. This is about a business, and this is about a company. And when you are taking people's money and utilizing it to pay big talent, big celebrities to swoon your marketing and have micro influencers post for free when this is their livelihood, that's not what it's about. You know, and when you're going to issue an apology, issue it in person, issue it verbally, and say it like you mean it. And don't even bother saying it if you don't mean it. And I just feel bad because I was literally whisked like a princess from my bus all the way to my meet and greet, to the photo booth, to the red carpet. It was a very smooth process. And then I see other people and also my peers and some of my clients, you know, I am a manager and I do represent some influencers, have a less than experience, a less than magical experience when I know they're spending for their outfit, their transportation, their hotel. It's like, man, I just feel bad because when you want to invest in your business, you want to spend your money and put it back into your business, whether it's a camera, a light, an experience to network. And when it's a less than positive experience, I feel really, really bad. But that is it off the top of my chest. I will be leaving this live up. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to send me a DM. And I hope, my end goal is that I hope that this message reaches greater than just the BeautyCon team, but also other conventions, to pay attention to the customer. And anyone that wants to have their own brand, listen to the people. They are the ones going to be paying for your business. And when you mistreat people that are paying for your business, paying for your lifestyle, paying for your convention, listen, and pay attention.